30% of sellers in Columbia, South Carolina right now are covering buyers' closing costs, and our lender is going to tell you exactly what that means for what you can afford. Hi, this is Alina Miano with eXp Realty, and we have here
Ruth Wiley with Ascend Lending.
I am so excited she's here.
Hey!
So today she's going to ask me questions.
Oh yeah.
How's the
Yes. Yeah. How is the market?
How is the market?
Mhm.
It's been really fun. It's been really fun for my buyers. I don't know about the sellers, but for my buyers, it's been a really, really good time. So, in the last 7 days, what happened in Richland and Lexington County is that we closed 96 houses in just last 7 days, and 98% of the list price is that's what I'm seeing. So basically what that means for you is when the house is on the market, it doesn't mean that we have to offer them asking. It always depends on the seller. I always tell it to everybody, it always depends on the seller.
Yeah.
But 98% of the list price kind of means that almost everybody kind of lowered the price from what they were listed at. And another good number that I have for you is that 30% of those that sold under list price also had around 5,500 in concessions. So basically seller paid closing costs. I know you have heard me so many times saying that it is a good market to buy a house right now, no matter the rates. You buy a house when you need to buy a house. You don't wait
absolutely.
for the rates.
No.
But 5,500 in closing costs probably would be helpful if we ask the lender.
Oh yeah. I mean, 5,500 in closing costs. So pretty much when you hear seller pay closing costs, seller concessions, all those kind of things, I get to use that almost like a piggy bank. Or like a spending, like a credit card. Not for me, but for you. So there's multiple things you can do. You could look at essentially buying down your interest rate. So that could be like
make it better.
Make you a lower payment per month.
She's gonna kick me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say it, but like I've been getting the news that the rate is like 6.23 and is like the lowest in the last 3 spring seasons. I'm not supposed to say that.
And I will tell you, rates they change all the time. We had a Fed meeting yesterday. So yesterday being, what's today's date? April 30th. So April 29th, the Feds met.
Can you believe it's May?
Oh yeah, tomorrow is May. Tomorrow is May. I was like, no, it's not. But tomorrow is May. So yes, don't be alarmed anytime you see the Feds meet or anything that you see with rates. Talk to a mortgage broker. I have the options of shopping multiple lenders, multiple programs, multiple rates, and everything else. And a rate is not a one size fits all. It's going to be contingent on your credit score, the loan to value, your assets, the loan program, the property. There's so many other things. But if your main focus is, I want to get in the home, I don't want to refinance anytime soon, we get some seller concessions, we look at buying that rate down. So that way you get that comfortable payment. And then eventually if rates go down, if you're interested in doing this again, then we refinance. Sometimes people know that they're going to refinance soon. So we take those seller concessions and we use them as the kind of a credit off your closing cost. So a lot of those attorney costs, lender costs, et cetera, are reduced. So there's less money you bring to closing. So we kind of structure it to obviously your scenario, your situation. If you're trying to come out less to closing as possible or to have a lower payment per month. Everybody wants both, but we can only, do so much.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that. So couple things from my side as a realtor. So I really like working with her because I always have the number that I need to get from the seller.
Yeah.
You're actually only one.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, like you're only one who can tell me, okay, they need 5,800 or we cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
So this is really important to start with the lender. You don't even need me until you have the lender. then she will call me and she will be like, they need this and this and this, and then I go in and I work the magic on the realtor side, and you guys are set from the both sides.
I mean, how are you going to negotiate if you don't know the full picture? So anytime that I'm doing an application, and before I send that pre-approval, I'm sending a fee estimate. Because realistically, you got to know what that payment is going to be estimated per month, what your cash to close is going to be. There's so many other things. And then before we go under contract, again, I'm sending another one out because that property may be completely different. You may get a home that's in an HOA.
Taxes.
The taxes are going to be different. There's so many different factors. And so I want you to be comfortable. I want you to be comfortable and confident when you put in that offer and you go under contract. You don't have any remorse or anything else.
Yeah.
And then you're confident and
this is really important. And every single time I talk to my buyers, a lot of time, sometimes I hear even buyers reach out to the realtor and tell them, hi, I need a house that will be $1,600 a month. We are not even supposed to do that. We are not supposed to touch those numbers. I can find you a house. I can tell you how much this house is supposed to be, how much they're selling for, what's the condition, what's happening, how much we can get it for, all that.
Yeah.
When it comes to your money, your payments, your everything, this is when the good lender is more important than anything. Again, I will say it again, even more than a realtor. It's more important because this is when you have the conversation. I need this payment to be. She will listen. If your kids are going to college.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, my job is for you to be comfortable. I'm not making your mortgage payment. I'm helping you. I'm guiding you to it. I'm not going to get you way above your means or anything like that. We're going to be where it's comfortable at. But to kind of think about what a real estate agent is and then what a lender is, you can kind of think about it like you're going to the doctor. So you may be going to me, to the doctor. I'm going to prescribe everything that, your condition or anything like that. Then I may prescribe you a certain medication. You got Alina here, and she is going to be that pharmacist. She is going to fill that prescription.
I'm gonna find it.
She's going to fill that prescription, and she's going to make sure that this is everything that aligns for what your condition is. So there are two different jobs, two different responsibilities. So you don't want to ask the pharmacist, what is going on with my condition? What do I need to do? And all the other things like
cut it off.
Yeah. Cut it off. I mean, you'll end up with one less leg or whatever else.
I think all of our videos are gonna be crazy. Okay, so to reiterate, at where you've been, actually that has happened to me over the last weekend. We haven't closed yet, but two of my clients went under contract and both got around $5,000 in concession.
Awesome.
So I have the conversation with every buyer that we have. Not always we need to offer asking again. Depending on the seller, we working with people. I always remember that there's humans on another side as well. But if you need a little bit of help, which she will tell you, then we're a team and we can work it out for you.
With each loan program too, and depending on how much you're putting down and so many other variables, there is a max allowed seller concession amount too.
She's supposed to know that. I'm not supposed to know that.
Yes. So it's important to have this relationship where we go in, we strategize for your scenario and everything else. So when you put in this offer, she's not going to be writing up the offer for whatever she wants to come in at. She's going to strategize with you as the client, but she can tell you if you're going to put in an offer for $100,000 home and you want to get $15,000 in seller concessions, 100%, 90% of the time, 99% of the time, it's not going to work. It's too much.
I mean, we did get 50K of twice.
Oh, about the list price. But when you're asking for seller concessions, there is a max amount for the
Yeah.
loan program too.
Yeah, she's supposed to know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, she knows that. She'll
She
tell
knows
it.
that. As
She
opposed to, I
knows
know it. So I'll be like, okay, wait a second, you're gonna do that? Well, that may not work. I know you're an all-star and can get anything, but maybe going a little bit less on asking price than this max amount. But
Yeah. So this is why it's really important. Market is really good,
Mhm.
even with the rates what they are right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're almost 2.5, but when we had 2.5, we had multiple offers, and you had to.
you didn't have as
Um,
much homes to look at either.
yeah,
You didn't have as much
yeah.
homes going over asking
Yeah.
and
We have
yeah.
3 months of inventory right
Yeah.
now. A lot of them are, like I said, going under asking price, and a lot of them giving out concessions. So first, you reach out to your lender, and then I'll find you the one.
Yeah. Matchmaker time.
Matchmaker time. All right, I think that's it for today. Thank you, everybody. Alina Millano.
And Ruth Wiley.
I hope you have a good day. Call us, text us, and DM me if you need any help.
Bye.
Bye.